Morning students. Today I am going to teach you your second grammar chapter for class 3. Okay, the name of the chapter is irregular plurals. So let's recollect what we have studied earlier. So what are nouns, students? So any person, place, thing or idea is a noun. So it can be a man, name of a man, place, animal or thing. Now we know that a singular, that is one, right? Singular means one or single. So anything single, a single noun is written in one way, whereas when it becomes more than one, it becomes plural, right? For example, bed becomes beds, sister becomes sisters, bike become bikes, dog become dogs, computer become computers, room become rooms. So these are the singular and the plural forms for those noun singulars, right? But these are regular plurals, okay, where we add a single s to it, right? That is a normal plural that you do, that you must have studied earlier. Now let's come to something new. Irregular plurals. Now, irregular means something which is not regular, something which is different, right? So, the normal rule for plural does not apply to these nouns. That is by adding a s or a es to the noun. Okay? So, we don't end the noun word with just a s or a es. It changes the whole word itself. So like for example, we took an example of bed which becomes bed. So we added a s to bed, right? To make it a plural. Here we do not use that. We change the whole word itself. These nouns become different when they change into a plural. An irregular noun is a noun that becomes plural by changing its spellings in other ways. This change can happen in a variety of ways. Okay, for example, you have seen the regular plurals, right? Bird become birds, dog become dogs, right? Now, but a irregular plural, for example, a single tooth is called a tooth, right? But if there are more than one tooth, it becomes teeth. Okay, more than one tooth, it becomes a teeth. Foot we call for a one single foot, but when there are two foot, it becomes a feet. We call it a feet. Okay, let's go on. There are different types of irregular plurals. Okay, the first kind, the plural is different or irregular from its singular noun. That means the spelling changes completely for that singular noun to become a plural. For example, a wolf. That means it's a single wolf, but when there are many wolves, it becomes wolves. Okay, and not WOLFS. No, it's not the correct form of plural. The correct form of plural for wolf will be WOLVES. It becomes wolves. A tooth becomes teeth when there are many in number. A single one is called a tooth. Let's look at more examples. First, a mouse is a single mouse, right? But if there are many mouse, it becomes mice. MICE. The same way, a leaf is used for a single leaf, whereas there are many leaves, it becomes leaves. Okay? An octopus is a single octopus, but when there are many, it's known as octopi. When there is a single knife, it is a knife. But when there are many, it's known as knives. KNIVE S. Okay, let's move on to the next. An ox is a single ox, whereas it becomes two or many, it becomes an oxen. A goose is a single goose, whereas geese becomes many of the same category. Now a man is a single man, but if there are many men standing there, it becomes men. It's not known as man, it's known as men. Okay, if there is a single person standing there, single small kid, it's known as a child. But if there are many of them there, it's known as children. Okay, let's come to the second category of irregular plurals. There are singular words that remain the same. Now, the singular words that remain the same in spelling, they become plural. There are singular words that remain the same in spelling when they become plural. So, the spelling does not change despite of they becoming plural. For example, a single aircraft you would say an aircraft, right? But if there are many aircraft, it will remain aircraft. You don't say aircrafts, you say aircraft. That is, a group of aircraft are again called an aircraft. Okay. Next one, a sheep. A sheep is a single sheep. But when there are many sheep, it becomes sheep itself. It does not change. Okay, it remains the same. Let's move on to the next one. A deer. If there are many deer, it becomes deer only. It does not see. When you're talking about a single deer, you will add a to it. A deer. But if there are many deer that you see, you would call it a deer. Okay, a fish. So in fish, it's a specific kind of an example where fish can be also known as fishes if there are many fish, but it can also be called just a fish. So it's okay to say if there are many fish, you can call it a fish, but you can also say fishes for fish. Okay, the third category, there are plural words which remain the same whether we are talking about them in singular or plural form because they have two parts. So again, here the words do not change whether it's singular or it's plural. But the way these words are written, they're always written in a plural form. Okay, we don't say short, we say shorts. Why do we call it shorts? Because it has two openings for two legs, right? So we call it shorts, not short. We call jeans as jeans, not jean, right? Because again it has two opening, two parts to it. That's why we call it a jeans. Trousers, the same way. Your scissors, glasses, these are all two parts to the same thing. There are two main categories to it, clothes and second is tools. So what are tools? Scissors, glasses and other tools which are available. We would always say it in a plural form. Whether we call it, if we call it a single scissor, it's also called scissors. If we have many scissors, it's also called scissors. So it does not change its form whether it's singular or plural. Like for short, if we have one short, it's also called a shorts. But if it's many shorts, there are 5 shorts, we call that also shorts. So shorts, the word remain the same whether it's singular or plural. We never call the spectacles as spectacle. We call it spectacles only with a S, or glasses only with a S, because there are two parts to the same thing. Okay, students? So this is how irregular plurals are. Okay, let's recall different irregular plurals that we have studied. in this chapter with the help of these example. So singular man, a single man is called a man, but if there are many men around, they call men. Okay, a woman or women, so the spelling changes to WOMEN. Okay, a single woman is WOMAN, but if there are more than one woman, it is called women, WOMEN. A single person is called a person, but if there are many, you call it people, PEOPLE. A single foot is called a foot. If there are many, it's called feet, FEET. So you have feet, right? You don't have a foot, but yet you have feet. Tooth, if you have a single tooth, it's called a tooth, but if there are many, it's called teeth. We all have teeth, not tooth. We all have teeth. A child, a single kid is called a child, but if there are many, so in your class there are many children, not child, there are many children in your class because there are more than one. A mouse, a single one is called a mouse. If there are many, they are called mice. A single ox is called an ox, but if there are many, it's called oxen. Okay, students, please try and do the exercises behind the chapter with the help of these irregular plurals. Try and do it. We'll also, after we join the classes, I'll try and recollect and do the chapters with you thoroughly. Okay, with all the exercises. But try and do these so that we can discuss it in class. Okay, thank you.